Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to IRT Live. I'm your host, Dean Bear. Joining me is Mr. Fabio Soto. Fabio, we got a good one going on right here. We got the Bolivians versus Team USA. The USA, the Minnesota Vikings.
Ladies and gentlemen,
whatever.
the
Let's
match
go to
you're
the
about
court
to
and hear the
watch on the US Open
introductions.
Championship court is a professional qualifying match. It's a men's IRT pro doubles event, one of 8 being played in this round of second men's pro doubles qualifying. This team was seeded as number 5 for this IRT qualifying event. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Marine, Minnesota, Jake Bredenbeck, and from Portland, Oregon, Sam Bredenbeck. Their opponents were seeded number 4 for this IRT qualifying event. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Santa Cruz, Bolivia, Carlos Keller Vargas, and from La Paz, Bolivia, Kadim Carrasco. And now
Welcome,
let's turn the
ladies
court
and
over to
gentlemen.
referee Rob Blanton.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was a little miscue. That was Carrasco. That is not Kadim Carrasco. That is Conrado Moscoso, and is not Carlos, but it's his brother, Roland Keller. So I don't know who the guy in the booth, Mr. Lauren McManus, got the info from, but we make the correction. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to put up a QR code on the screen at some point during this match. Make sure you scan it. We'll also post it if we can to the IRT Facebook page and hopefully YouTube. But the QR code will bring you to the program for the U.S. Open. And this way you guys at home can feel a little more in tune with what's going on. It'll have interviews. It'll have player highlights. Just check it out. We'd love your feedback on the program. Do you like it? Do you not like it? You're going to have it right on your phone, and boom, you're going to see the program. You'll see the matches for tomorrow. You'll see stuff like that. We're going to have a lot of good stuff coming down the pike here at the IRT. So Fabio Soto. Fabio, you've seen these guys play a little more, Moscoso and Keller. Me personally, I've seen them at the American Iris, the Bolivian Open. I've seen them at other U.S. Opens, but last year at the U.S. Open, they didn't fare well.
No, they did not. But you know what? They're a very experienced, more international team than they are a professional team. And they gave Bolivia their first ever medal in the Pan American Games. So they're a national pride, these two guys. It's just amazing with the stuff they do in the court.
Very, very interesting. I'm pulling up the draw. You want to know how these guys got here from the pro doubles. You know, this is a qualifying matches. The Bredenbecks you saw take out Sebastian Fernandez and Rodrigo Rodriguez earlier, 15-9, 15-10. Well, Moscoso on the backcourt took care of the Guatemalans, 15-7, 15-6. So nice wide angle pass by Sam Bredenbeck. Fabio, we expect this to be a really good match. First of all, I love the colors from the Bredenbecks. And the Bolivians are in the black, so these guys are going to play 3 games. 2 games are to 15, and a tiebreaker, if necessary, is to 11. What a great serve by Sam Bredenbeck to Conrado Moscoso. I'm curious to know, Fabio, do you, as a player yourself, do you like that some players or doubles teams every time, what a beautiful shot down the line, every time after the play, they click rackets together. Are you a fan or not a fan of that?
I'm a fan of that. I think, when you're playing a team sport, obviously different sports handle differently. But, yeah, it's it's a gesture of camaraderie, of sportsmanship and partnership, to give support. And sometimes it goes a long way. Definitely. When you play a team sport like that has 2 people, like beach volleyball, they always, tap each other. Two serving one now on the headpin scoreboard.
They brought the first ever gold to Bolivia, to be precise. as per Felipe Mercado Sandy from, I believe,
Bolivia.
Cochabamba. We have so many Bolivian friends back there in Bolivia from coming to the American Aris. You want us back? Let us know. Put the flags in the chat box if you're rooting for the Americans. Put the American flag. If you're rooting for the Bolivians, put the Bolivian flag there. So let's take a peek and see how many more flags we're going to get here. Our lineup tonight, I believe, is 2 doubles. There's a singles match, but I think it's getting switched to another court because of time constraints. The matches go late tonight, and they start extremely early. Did he call a replay? See, again, that's a big setup from Moscoso. Roland Keller, ripping it. Roland is a really good doubles partner for Conrado. They play a lot. I watched Conrado play. I believe he played with Carlos one time at a tournament, an IRT tournament, because I think Roland got hurt.
Yeah, Roland got hurt. Roland is just one of those players, Dean, that has very, very successful in doubles, more than singles. So he's a very outstanding doubles player.
And he's a good partner for Conrado.
Yes, he is.
And the reason I say that is it's not because, and you guys at home might be saying, oh, but he gets out of the way all the time. They know each other. Conrado takes probably 80 to 90% of the balls. That's just the way it is. Very similar to the way Kane plays doubles. He's going to dominate most of the shots, being the better player. And they just work well together.
They do.
Roland, he clears the way for the shooter. And Conrado is a shooter. I like the fact that Roland's been mixing up the serve. He went down to Jake's forehand on a time. Now he's jamming through the middle, hitting that sidewall glass. And what you guys don't understand here is the side wall here. Once that ball hits that side wall, it's very easy in there to lose the ball with the seats. It's a purple ball. The outside is kind of bluish. Great serve. Conrado clipping that side wall. So the foot fault line is called. So those of you asking, in order for the serve to be a foot fault, the entire foot must go over the front line. So if any piece of your foot is touching that line, it is not a foot fault. But thanks for that cue. And Roland, good catch right there. Jake skipping a big one. That went right down into the dirt. 8 serving 2 on the Head Pen scoreboard. Head Pen is not only the scoreboard sponsor of the IRT, they're not just the official ball almost everywhere. They're the industry leader in all things racquetball. Check them out online, www.head.com/racquetball. That was almost a screen serve. Wow, blasted that right down Broadway, Fabio.
You know what, Keller, I'm not surprised. He's increasing his strength a lot. He's big on CrossFit back home. He does a lot of fitness.
I watch him, and I'm so jealous. I get so tired just watching one of his videos.
Crazy fitness.
They need a run here from Jake and Sam.
Yeah, this is a 7-point deficit right now. Is a huge deficit. It's a skip shot right there by Sam Bredenbeck. Now Jake is up. Jake, obviously, Dean, coming off a great final appearance in Chicago a couple weeks ago.
All I can say is I hope that's not the last final we ever see Jake in, because it was a pleasure seeing Jake make a finals,
it won't
to be honest.
The last one. I assure you it won't be. Queremos dar las gracias a toda la gente que está viendo este partido entre los bolivianos de Conrado Moscoso y Roland Keller. Saludo a toda nuestra hermosa gente de Bolivia que está viendo este partido. Por favor, denle like a nuestro post, compartan nuestra liga, compartan para que sigan el Racquetball y por favor sigan sintonizando todo este fin de semana.
Going to remind everybody you're watching some free racquetball based on the sponsors of the IRT and the U.S. Open here. You're in the chat box. Please keep your comments appropriate to the match. Another really good serve. Broken ball. Moscoso was going for the backhand reverse pinch. Moscoso serving. 9 serving 2. Smashes that into the corner. Jake is not happy about that.
So now it's 10 serving 2 in the head pen scoreboard. A little huddle there by Moscoso and Keller. Great communication by these two guys. I mean, they're 10-2 right now leading. Not an easy task against the Bredenbeck brothers, Dean.
No, not at all. And the winner of this match will take on De La Rosa and Beltran Thursday at 7:50 p.m. You know, that match will be right on this court. Thursday night. Tomorrow night we have doubles quarterfinals. Thursday night, 7:50 there'll be 2, and 9 o'clock there'll be 2. Most anticipated match is probably whoever qualifies to play Kane Waslinchuk and Sudzi. And that will be the winner of the Carlos Keller and Kadim Carrasco and Galicia and Christian Ware. Galicia and Christian Ware from Guatemala. Timeout, that's a good timeout. Timeout for them, timeout for us. We'll be back on IRT Live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So the PA announcer made the correction during that timeout, correcting the players on the court for the fans, and that was a really good move. I'd like to see Sam Bredenbeck just be a little more confident. He plays much better, but Roland Keller is shooting. Jake wanted a screen there and got it.
I want to say hello again to everybody watching on home, on their phone, on computers, at work. Like our post, share our feed, follow us on social media. Oh. Jake hit Sam in the back.
Want to say hello to everybody in South America. We got people from Chile watching. The Gatica.
And say hello to Miss Fabi Andrew, who's watching us all the way from Cochabamba, Bolivia.
This is the game point, 14-2. Moscoso down to drive. Between the legs, Keller. Hashtag just a replay. Mr. Moscoso is watching. We miss, there's a ton of Bolivian players at this tournament. I was talking to Miguel Ortega before when we interviewed him. What's the reason? And he says, a lot of people back at home just love racquetball, love this event, and it was something that they definitely wanted to be a part of, and it shows, Fabio.
Oh, definitely. A lot of Bolivians here. A lot of Latino players here. Every tournament we do, Dean, we see an increase of that. We're very happy.
Look at that broken ball. I thought it was a flat rollout into the corner by Sam Bredenbeck.
Well, look, you got Roland Keller, you got Jake Bredenbeck, you got all these hard-hitting gentlemen.
Okay, so who do you think hits harder, Jake or Moscoso?
Jake.
Whoa, that was quick. Sam?
No, I think, they all do, but I think just Jake by far.
They had the radar gun here one year. I saw some notes on it from previous U.S. Opens, and I don't know if it accurately can catch the actual ball. Jake swing and a miss. Game 1 in the books, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about the scan code we're going to put up on the screen right now, ladies and gentlemen. Scan this, download the IRT US Open program. Take a look at it. Let me know what you think. I downloaded it. Fabio downloaded it. Pablo Faje downloaded it. Well, he created it, but let me know what you think of the program, whether it's liked, if there's things that you would like to see in the program, what you think is important data. We're definitely open to some suggestions on that part. Ladies and gentlemen, that's that. Download the program. We'll take a break. We'll leave the program download right here. We'll be back on IRT Live.
All right, did you know I was the Mommy Slam Dunk Champion?
Really?
Yes, really don't sound so surprised.
Let's see it.
Oh, you're ready. All right, here we go. Let's hear the crowd. So go to right, go to left, fake 'em out. Mama, go up, up, up.
She did it.
Again?
You can't avoid gravity, but United Healthcare can help you avoid financial surprises by helping you compare costs and doctor quality ratings. United Healthcare.
Uh-huh.
When you don't feel like yourself, trust the pharmacy experts at Lewis. From prescription medications to finding the things that make you feel better. Lewis pharmacists know what you need. Count on Lewis and feel better.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting ready to start game number 2. Dean Bear, Fabio Soto. Fabio, what's your expectations? What adjustments are going to be made here by the Bredenbecks?
Well, first off, I think this is a good decision right now what we're seeing on the screen. Bredenbeck, Sam, is on the right now. Jake is on the left. That's a good change right there because it didn't work in the previous, in the opposite direction. So we'll see how it goes. First off, second one. We need for them to make better serves, create more opportunity. I have not seen a really good, decent serve from either of these two guys, so I'd like to see them serve better.
Yeah, and I like that little half, that kind of cut lob that Sam did right away to Roland. Forces Roland to step, or it forces him to make a decision quickly. Moscoso right down Broadway. Excellent wide angle pass by Sam Bredenbeck.
2-0 on the headpin
Two
scoreboard.
quick ones.
Skip right there. 3-0 on the headpin scoreboard. Side out, Conrado Moscoso. I mean, so far that change of position, Dean, has worked. I mean, they're leading now 3-0, and
Got three quick points.
They got three, more points when they did in game one.
Oh, the repinch of a pinch. Too much firepower there, Fabio.
Too much firepower. What Dean? I'm a little surprised. I mean, not surprised to see Sam and Jake playing together, but for Worlds, we got Jake playing with Charlie Pratt, but we're not seeing them play together.
Well, what happened is, in the USA Worlds, was the winners were Charlie Pratt and Rocky Carson, and the runners-up were the Bredenbecks. And Rocky Carson won singles, so he elected to only play. What a get there, right by Jake Bredenbeck. And he can't get that one.
Wow, we're great athleticism.
And
there
the
by
crowd liked it. The effort. Tell timeout. Hey, so Rocky Carson elected to play singles only and focus only on singles. So because Jake also won third place, they bringing him. So it would be Rocky Carson, Landa playing singles, and then Charlie and Jake are playing doubles. And I don't know, because I really thought the IRF rule was if the team can't go, the runner-up team goes. I didn't know you can substitute one of the two, because that's what they always said in the juniors. And I'm not sure if that goes well if that's the same for the adults. If it's an IRF rule, then maybe they had to get maybe interesting. So. But once they start, they have to play the whole match. The whole tournament, I should say. You're right. That ball is by him. That's down the line. I don't know if he's getting that one. That's a blatant blunder right there. Moscoso trying to tie it. Pummels it into the corner for the third point. Hashtag
Just a replay.
Just a replay. Four serving three. They take the lead now, Favia. They were down 3-0. 4-point run for the Bolivians.
Wow.
Beautiful shot selection by Jake. Conrado had to really run a marathon just to get to that ball.
Little huddle right there by the Bredenbecks.
Be careful, I'm serving it to Moscoso. That's what he said. Great serve. Did he call half out? I think he thought it was good. Point? 4-4. Wow. Stepped right up with that and buried it with a reverse pinch to the left corner. I like this serve against Moscoso. I like him. I like it because it's kind of high. It's the Rocky Carson Z serve, Fabio, where Jake can change the height, speed, and angle, and Moscoso really can't jump the serve. Oof. That was big. Good get right there.
Wow. and
Ooh,
Roland Keller just
Sam
killed
gave
it.
him too much room, but that was definitely maybe a fronton shot.
Yeah.
Let's tell me a little bit about fronton. What is that?
Well, fronton
It's
is
an
like
extremely highlight, or what is it?
yeah, it's basically really long 90 foot long court that you used to play outdoor too, and all those overhead shots, for example, are you kind of become an expert on them if you play that sport.
Speaking of experts, there was a nice little wrap there that Roland Keller lost in that back light. I tell you, this court is extremely difficult to play on if you're not used to it. The lighting inside the court, especially deep in the court, is extremely bright, and it's very easy to lose the ball in the light on a roughly easy ceiling shot. So the fact, obviously professional racquetball players, they're able to adjust. But, you saw some of the sponsor doubles play. The earliest sponsor doubles was playing on this. And, you saw some of the amateurs having some issues. Wow, what a nice reverse pinch. Jake Bredenbeck taking charge, Fabio. There's the difference.
Well, this change has been very well funded. I mean, again, Sam went to the right, Jake went to the left. They're tied 5-5. Very different game number 2 than 1, and I got to hand it to them. They're coming better. Right now, as Roland Keller does a cross-court shot, Jake comes into play. Ooh, great shot there by Jake Bredenbeck.
Another one taking charge. The Viking. Sam left that one up. Jake wants a hinder, not going to get it. There you have it. There's the explanation. I wasn't a fan of the shot that Sam took. He went cross court over to Moscoso, clipped the side wall, kind of went to the middle. Was easy put away when he has to kind of keep the ball to the right side. He's pinching and it's going extremely high. 6 serving 6.
Tied one once again, Dean.
I want to thank all the U.S. Open sponsors: United Healthcare, Lifetime, Mr. Keith Miner, part of KWM Gutterman, Lewis Drug, Sports Minneapolis, USA Racquetball. That was a nice get right there. That was a nice shot. Mueller Sports Medicine, My Pillow, and Plascolite. What is Plascolite, you say? It is the glass that you're looking at right now, made of this beautiful court, this stadium court. This court, although they say it's made for TV, Fabio, I don't know if I'm going to agree with that statement. It's great for the spectators.
Definitely is.
Wow. If I'd kill Jake and Sam thinking no. Good pick up there by Jake. He's covering a lot of court. Now Sam is there. Blasting away in there.
Two
bounce get. I don't know which one. Players a little confused. Crowd liked it. Trying to see what's going on here. Well,
little chatter there between Roland Keller and the referee.
Yeah, well, they're trying to sort that out. If you scanned and picked up the program, I'd like to know what you think. I would also like to know if you could share the program with other racquetball family groups, racquetball groups that are out there. Some more people. This is an IRT program from the U.S. Open. Just so let's clarify that. He's got to shoot that.
And Roland Keller definitely has to shoot. He
I
can't
bet.
be holding up on his own all the time.
I think he had room. He had room to shoot. See, Jake's shooting. You better get her out of the way. Good replay right there. So please, ladies and gentlemen, please check out the program, download it, share that QR code. Good diving get there, Sam Bredenbeck.
Wow.
What a behind the back, Jake Bredenbeck. I thought that skipped, but no. Between the legs, Jake Bredenbeck. Reverse pinch, Moscoso's there. We got some gets, Fabio. This is a good one.
Wow.
Yes, Sam Bredenbeck ends the drama with a front wall, side wall crack right at Moscoso's feet. No answer for Conrado Moscoso. Let's see. We got the lighting shifted in the club, and we're losing that front camera lighting, so we're gonna have to adjust that. So for those of you who can't come to the IRT, the tournament, the US Open Racquetball, the IRT is trying to bring you into the fold here by our program. So download that program today. And every day it'll be updated. So Bredenbeck's with a little bit of a lead. Excellent game too, Fabio.
Yes, very different game.
I expected all these gets and rallies in game one, and we didn't get any of it.
Oh, Sam has to cover a lot of the court right there. Broken ball.
Well, these guys hitting so hard. I mean, Moscoso Jake, I mean, he rips the ball so much. 6 serving 9, I would say.
Entonces, pasamos el QR code hace momentos para que descarguen el programa de lo que es el US Open. Para todos que tengan teléfono y puedan ver esto, descárguenlo. Es una manera de que el IRT quiere tenerlos más cerca para quienes no pueden estar aquí en un evento oficial como el US Open. Descarguen el programa para que vean las gráficas, los horarios y lo que viene siendo una vista preliminar de los jugadores. Estaremos actualizando el programa conforme vayamos avanzando en el evento. Gracias por descargarlo para que estén más cerca de nosotros. It's interesting strategy here, Dean. Roland Keller just served Jake Bredenbeck, second opportunity, but just to serve Jake and not Sam on his side, it's interesting.
Well, you got a forehand. He can really hit those cracks well, and basically it keeps him a little honest.
Wow.
Again, Roland losing that ball in that side wall, kind of at the hash mark. So
Moscoso with the drive serve. Again, side out again. No production right now from the team of Conrado, Moscoso, and Roland Keller. They have to go back and receive serve. Down the line shot there by Sam Bredenbeck.
timeout on the court. We'll take a break ourselves. We'll be back right here on IRT Live.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live once again here from the Target Center, United Healthcare 2021 U.S. Open Racquetball Championships for the IRT. I'm Fabio Soto along with Dean Bear here at the booth. We're watching a great doubles match between Sam and Jake Bredenbeck, the Viking brothers, versus the Bolivian national team of Conrado Moscoso and Roland Keller. Wow, what a great wraparound right there. So we're still at 10 serving 6 on the headpan scoreboard. Side out right there. Great shot by Conrado Moscoso. Wide angle there to Sam Bredenbeck. It's a footfall right there by Keller. Oh, what a great shot there by Sam Bredenbeck.
What does he have? But you know what? He's asking every 5 seconds. It's annoying. Yeah. On a flip phone.
Wow, kill shot right there by Conrado Moscoso, left corner. 7 serving 10 now.
Reverse pinch again, but a good pickup. Look at this quick hands from Jake Bredenbeck. Ooh.
A 2 bounce called there.
Hashtag. He got it.
What happened? When?
Good quick hands again. Wow. Smacked into the corner. Roland Keller. Did he call it a skip?
Yeah, referee called the skip ball right there. Sam Bredenbeck now to serve.
Nice reverse pinch. Moscoso laid out, put the cape on, and didn't get it. Oof, nice little flick of the wrist there by Jake Bredenbeck.
Just a replay call by the referee.
Moscoso at the service box. Jake's there. That was flat. Moscoso buries that into the corner. Yeah, they're trying to climb back.
Very different match right now they're watching.
Wow, what a nice little flick of the wrist there, Roland Keller. Ocho subiendo 13. Like and share, ladies and gentlemen. Like and share. A lot of people watching tonight. Doubles. Qualifying doubles. It is. I'm telling you that deep in that court when it spins off those two panels, it's very, very tough. Timeout. Oh, just equipment timeout. So, Fabio, have you ever played on a court like this?
Yeah, a couple times in Monterrey, Mexico. They installed a glass court kind of like this for a tournament a few years back. It was very interesting playing it because it was during the daytime.
Mm-hmm.
There was shade, but it was during the day. But yeah, it's a little difficult. In the home club where I play, we have a glass wall on the side too, so it's.
Oh, at Club Britannica.
Yeah,
I've been there.
We're kind of used to it a little bit. So
Players are back.
Resume play.
Yeah, I don't know if Sam smacked his racket and actually cracked it.
9 serving 13 in the headband scoreboard as the Bolivians try to climb back here.
This match has a breaker all over it, but you never know. Can't put it past the Bolivians to take to make a big run. You hope not if you're the Bredenbecks, clearly. Wow, his name is Sam, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Pummeled that to the right corner. Love it. Not a good serve. Ooh, Roland Keller just put that straight down the line, and Sam had to give him a lot of room to shoot.
They're not far away, Dean. That lead that they had very comfortable is disappearing. There's only 2-point lead right now by the Bredenbecks.
Sam is there. Wow, that was an amazing pinch rollout.
What a great shot there by Roland Keller.
As they get the half out. But that's a smart timeout.
It is.
Timeout for the players, timeout for us. We'll be back on IRT Live.
It's all about passion. I think I don't have anything to prove anymore in the sport. At the beginning of my career, I wanted to be one of the best, but I have nothing to prove. I play with no pressure. I'm just enjoying every moment. But when people are cheering for you and stop their whatever they're doing, their jobs, or to go watch you play, I mean that makes you feel good and makes you want to try hard and give a good show for that people. I'm Alvaro Beltran. Get your M40 so you can play like me.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
So an interesting timeout there. I hope it wasn't too late for the Bredenbecks, but they are still on top, 13-12. Scoreboard. So Conrado Moscoso will.
Yeah, they got a half out. So, you know, this is the second server for Conrado and for the Bolivians. That's clearly a foot fault. That's where they got to keep that ball. Got to keep it against the wall for Roland Keller. He's having a lot of trouble there. But what a pinch kill by Sam Bredenbeck.
Oh, Sam has just done a couple of amazing shots in the last few minutes, and it's been fantastic. Definitely worth thinking about for the next tournament, Dean, if they want to start off at the very beginning of their match with Sam on the right and Jake on the left.
Yeah, sometimes it's just an opponent thing. Sometimes it's not the way they play. Sometimes it's just the right move against the right opponent. So I don't think you would ever see them switching again. The first game was just not good for them that other way. And they made the adjustment. You got to love that.
So we're still at 13-12 on the headpan scoreboard.
So this is very similar to like Perea and Portillo. Remember how when they first started playing doubles, we always said that Perea, because he's the stronger player, the better player, he should be playing the left. You would think the same thing here, Jake and Sam, but Jake is like, he's just that much comfortable on the right side. But look, he's on the left and he's scoring points, and he has game point opportunity for Jake Bredenbeck. They are on the second server also. Towel timeout on the court. Want to thank everybody for tuning in. Please like our post.
Un agradecimiento a toda la gente que nos está viendo de Latinoamérica, especialmente del país de Bolivia. Descarguen nuestro programa con el QR code en su teléfono para que vean el programa del US Open y estén más cerca de nosotros. El IRT quiere que se acerquen más hacia el torneo para quienes no pueden venir al evento. Agradece a todos que están sintonizando. Denle like a nuestro post, compartan nuestra liga, síganos viendo y persigan nuestros juegos aquí durante todo el fin de semana del US Open.
So game point opportunity. Jake rushes the serve. Z, set up. Game 2, that skipped in. Game 2 in the books. Ladies and gentlemen, breaker coming up on IRT Live.
It's important to recognize that you are a team, in sport and in life. You are strong when they are weak, and you give support when they need it most. Correcting when an injury sidelines the journey, and remembering that no isn't an option. You can keep pushing yourself and your teammate, because your energy is their energy, and greatness comes from pushing through.
Build in sport, made for life. Mueller.
The more care you put into something, the better it will be. It's why you put so much into everything you do. And it's why United Healthcare has so many ways to take care of you. Like supporting your physical and mental health, helping make sure you're not surprised by prescription costs, and connecting you to care whenever you need it. Because like you, United Healthcare knows what care can do.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and I'm here to tell you about my new product from MyPillow. Towels that actually work. Watch this absorbency test. Here's another towel that we randomly went out and bought. Here's one of my towels with the nice design. I don't know if you can see this, but you could line a swimming pool with this. This is crazy. Get rid of it. Towels that actually work.
The new MyPillow towels are exclusively made with 100% USA combed cotton with proprietary technology and with maximum absorbency. They dry you faster and are guaranteed to work.
I'm interrupting this commercial right now. Retailers have canceled MyPillow. And to thank you for all your support, I'm going to pass the savings directly on to you. Go to MyPillow.com to get deep discounts on all MyPillow products. For example, you get my dog beds for as low as $19.99. Or for a limited time, you can get my 6-piece towel sets. Regularly $109.99, now only $39.99. The lowest price ever with your promo code.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are tiebreaker ready.
The Bolivians will start us off. Roland Keller, Conrado Moscoso, looking to continue as a very strong Bolivian national team. They will represent Bolivia in the next World's Championship in Guatemala as Sam Bredenbeck destroys that ball in the right corner. Fantastic shot, Dean. Broken ball right there.
Ready.
Dean, this is a great opportunity, I think, for Sam and, Jake to turn the tide. And most for Sam, I think this is a great chance for him, man. Just to, take the lead. And, all these changes they made in Game 2 resulted in a tiebreaker, so why not?
No, I mean, Sam is hitting bombs on the right side. He's really rolling it out. Swing and a miss again. Roland misses. He missed quite a few from that side.
He did. I don't know if playing with the that glass on the right side is affecting his game.
It's tough. It's extremely tough. I'm going to be honest. I played in that spot, so I'm feeling for him. Change the angle. Jake picks that one up. Doesn't make the front wall.
So no damage done here by either team. Serve is in Keller's hands right now.
Footfall from Roland. He's got like a 3-inch foot. His feet's like 4 feet. Short double. That's a half out. That's a double fault.
Don't want to do that in a tiebreaker at the U.S. Open.
Yeah, the Bolivian Bolivian match, the Bolivian nationals, Moscoso and Keller lost to Momo Zalata and his partner. But they didn't win. Carlos Keller and Kadim Carrasco won. So they're the Bolivian national champs representing Bolivia. Look at that get. Jake's there. Woo-hoo-hoo. You know what that was, Fabio?
Wow.
That was a pancake on the court.
2-0 now on the headpin scoreboard. Bolivians trying to go on a roll here. I'm a little surprised that Corrado's not shooting bombs at Jake.
I don't know. Corrado plays, although he's extremely aggressive, I don't see the. Did that hit Jake or did that hit?
That hit
Keller?
Jake Bredenbeck.
I don't see the I don't see the aggressiveness from Moscoso that I see in singles when he plays doubles.
True, I agree.
I don't know what I'm missing, but I feel like something is missing.
Zero serving 2 in the headpin scoreboard. Oh, great shot by Keller. Cross court. 0 serving 2 in the headpin scoreboard. Wow, great cross court again. Now from Conrado Moscoso, helping the Bolivians regain the serve. Good serve, ace serve by Roland Keller. Great shot. Got the Bolivians at 4, serving 0 on the headpin scoreboard. Again, Sam Bredenbeck, impressive. He's been eating that right corner throughout game 2 and game 3 now. He's dominating it. Fantastic shots by Sam. Broken ball. Very nice shot. Now 0 serving 4 on the headpan scoreboard. Sam Bredenbeck. This is his opportunity to take the lead, take charge. Good shot there by Moscoso. Sam can put a racket on it. Between the legs, behind the back, Keller. Wow, what a rally. Oh, Moscoso just ended it right there as Roland Keller and Corrado Moscoso recovered the ball for the serve. Best rally of game number 3 so far. The Bolivians come out on top. Wow, and Sam just puts it a mile away from Roland Keller. As we take a short towel timeout brought to us by Zurich Foundation. So while we see this short timeout for the towel, we want to encourage everyone to download the official program for the U.S. Open from United Healthcare. Scan from your phone your QR code there. Download the draws, the times, and download player profiles. Anything you need to know about this U.S. Open. Back to the action. Moscoso to the serve. Remember, he's a second server. A skip ball there by Roland Keller. 0 serving 4. Bredenbecks are holding the Bolivians off.
They need to get on the board. Just with one, Fabio.
Wow.
Look at the hands.
How smooth was that shot?
He just, I mean, his hands have always been like that. That little flick into the corner. Moscoso wants a screen serve.
That's a replay called.
Should have been a screen serve. Oh, Sam has to stay up on that return. And he slipped. Floor's wet. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Please like our post. We really appreciate that. Share some love. Quick question: have any of you guys in the chat box? Have any of you guys downloaded our program? If so, what's your thoughts? Do you like it? Nice shot by Sam Bredenbeck.
Still at 4-0 on the headpan scoreboard.
So we're getting Matty Melendez loves the program. Diego loves it. All right, thank you guys. Thanks for downloading it. Is there anything on the program you guys think we should add that's not there? Wow, nice passing shot by Roland Keller. Can you stream in the program? No, the program's just for viewing. Ooh, Jake missed that one, I think. 6 serving 0. Once again, this is the 25th U.S. Open Championships, brought to you by United Healthcare.
Wow, what a great shot there by Conrado Moscoso. Splat rollout right there. So there is a timeout here on the court, and as these players take their timeout, so will we. And we will be back here shortly on IRT Live.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. Thanks to your support, you've helped make MyPillow become one of the fastest growing companies in America. Over the last 12 years, you've helped MyPillow create thousands of jobs right here in the USA.
When I got MyPillow, I'm asleep almost immediately. I stay asleep at night and I wake up more well-rested in the morning.
That's why I invented MyPillow. My patented fill adjusts to your exact individual needs and helps keep your neck supported and aligned. I'm interrupting this commercial right now. Retailers have canceled MyPillow. And to thank you for all your support, I'm going to pass the savings directly on to you. Go to MyPillow.com to get deep discounts on all MyPillow products. For example, you get my dog beds for as low as $19.99. Or for a limited time, you can get my 6-piece towel sets, regularly $109.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live once again. Bolivians are leading 7-0 in this tiebreaker.
Guys, the PDF in the chat box is our program. That's the QR code, so if you want to download our program, check it out. Nice little flick there.
So now we're at 8-0 on the headpan scoreboard, and we see that change again, Dean. Jake went to the right, Sam went to the left.
Yeah, I mean, you got to switch it up.
Nine serving 0.
They switch back.
Switch back.
And look at the score. I wonder what made them switch back. But 9-0, Moscoso. Match point. Game number 3. It's 2-11. Win by 1. Moscoso will serve. Moscoso. Wall crack, roll out, Moscoso. They will move on. Once again, the winners of this match. Let's get this up there right now. Men's Pro Doubles. will take on De La Rosa and Beltran. Like we said before, that will be tomorrow, 7:50 p.m. That's the match. Keller Moscoso 15-2, 12-15, 11-0. That's a wrap, Fabio. What do you think of that match?
Well, great match. I honestly didn't think it would turn out to 11-0 tiebreaker, but you know what? I think this is a great opportunity for the Bredenbecks to regroup and move forward. Now, the next match.
I'm not sure if they're going to put the singles match on here or not. We didn't get confirmation from the tournament desk. We're at the mercy of the tournament desk here, ladies and gentlemen, in these early rounds. I believe we're going to go right into the other doubles match shortly, but I'm not sure. But just check. IRT Live will be back for whatever match comes up on the championship court right here in Minnesota. Dean Bear, Fabio Soto. Don't forget Mr. Pablo Faje. We'll see you shortly, ladies and gentlemen.
It's all about passion. I think I don't have anything to prove anymore in the sport. At the beginning of my career, I wanted to be one of the best, but I have nothing to prove. I play with no pressure. I'm just enjoying every moment. But when people are cheering for you and stop whatever they're doing, their jobs, or to go watch you play, I mean that makes you feel good and makes you want to try it hard and give a good show for that people. I'm Manolo Beltran. Get your M40 so you can play like me.